School violence. This is one of those things that you think is never going to happen to you, but everybody's experienced some form of school violence. It doesn't have to be a mass tragedy. Most of the time, it just starts with simple bullying. School violence is a subcategory of youth violence that can be defined as the intentional use of physical force or power against another person, group, or community with the behavior likely to cause physical harm. This can be any verbal, physical, psychological, or visual manifestation intended to directly threaten, harm, or control the physical or psychological integrity, rights, or property of others within the school setting. Obviously, bullying has always been a problem, but school violence was recognized as a real social problem within the last 15 to 25 years. In the 1990s and early 2000s, school violence increased. This is a time that tragic incidents like at Columbine High School, where 12 students and one teacher were gunned down in 1999, or at Montreal's Dawson's College in 2006, where 19 victims were seriously injured and one died. A couple quick facts about school violence and bullying. In 2011, 20% of high school students were bullied at school, and 33 reported being involved in a physical fight in the last year. Violent school threats have increased by 158% from 2010 to 2011, and in the U.S., 33 schools associated with violent deaths occurred in the 2009 to 2010 school year, including homicides, suicides, and legal interventions. 18 of these occurred on school property. How important do you think school safety is?
It's extremely important so that students feel like they can open their minds up to learning without the fear of being bullied or laughed at or made fun of. And you can take risks and make mistakes because the school environment is an accepting environment.
What do you think causes a person to engage in acts of school violence?
Jealousy or insecurities or self-consciousness. They may realize their own flaws and try to cover those up by lashing out at others and pointing out their flaws. If they don't feel safe in their own skin or their own school, they may be labeled as social outcasts.
What can you do in your everyday life to make your school environment safe?
Just trying to be accepting of everyone and encourage a positive environment and positive behaviors in school. For example, I was part of a mentoring program this past year, and we mentors got paired with an incoming freshman who either had a social inability or was academically deficient in some way. And it just made them feel safer coming into a new school, so they knew they had someone to talk to.
So let's use sociological imagination as a tool into understanding and preventing these devastating incidents. In the class textbook, sociological imagination is an emphasis of an individual's troubles being linked to social forces. This means that thinking from a sociological imaginative perspective helps to recognize the risk factors and causes of school violence as a social issue and hopefully prevent further incidents of school violence altogether. For more information on ways to prevent bullying and school violence at schools, please visit the website stopbullying.gov.